Do you have a favorite story from Letterman that you've even told before? That's just like this.
So many. The coolest thing was my father wasn't that into me doing stand up. He had a business selling wholesale electronics. He wanted me to follow his footsteps. My mother was supportive of comedy, but he wasn't. And I remember, and he came to one of my shows very early on at the Paper Moon, and he was laughing because I was bombing so badly. And I was bombing.
I like your dad already. That's great.
Yeah, he was laughing. And but he never believed that I was going to do anything with it. And I got close with Don Rickles, which is another incredible story in my life.
That's
and Rickles and Letterman were telling a story about the Copacabana in Vegas, and Rickles mentioned me and said that Dave and him were joking around a little bit, and I yelled something out like, he couldn't think of the name of Tommy Lee Jones, and I said, Tommy Lee Jones. And he goes, I knew I was going to get it, you hockey puck or whatever. And Dave was like, why are you yelling at him? He's a good kid. And so Rickles said, I love that Eddie Brill. And my father, like that, I called my stepmother and I said, look, have Dad watch the show tonight. He watched it. He heard his hero, Don Rickles, saying that he loved Eddie Brill and that he was, and so that to me was one of the greatest moments in the history of my life.
That's
having
awesome.
Rickles say he loved me, and my father and I getting closer. We were close. We were big sports fans together, but we were, we got really close from that moment on that show. He started seeing me do comedy again, and then became my biggest fan and came to all my shows. And, it was a pretty cool moment in my life.
Comedy train.